Oh, now you should be able to hear me. I I need to talk with Zell about that because I think what happened is when I signed out of his account on this computer and signed me in, I think it disabled all of the audio devices. So that was an OBS thing. But anyway, hi everybody. I hope you all have had a good morning, day, or night so far. So let me go ahead and go back from the top. Glimmy, congrats on getting first. Kay, congrats on getting second. And Victor, congrats on getting third. Going from the top of the chat. Hi Ruby, just popping in from work to wish you a lovely stream. Thank you, Kay. I hope work goes well for you. And yes, I am back. Let's see here. We got audio taken care of. Can't believe this is already so scuff. Oh, Anna. Hi. How's it going? I am doing all right. So, before I get started on Wuthering Waves, I need to tell you guys a little bit about what has happened the last couple weeks. So I got my wisdom tooth removed. It was just the one tooth. Oh, I should also mention, if you've been active in the Discord, you'll know a little bit about what happened. But the wisdom tooth surgery went well. That was quite a weird experience, actually. So I've never had nitrous before, but apparently nitrous is pretty warm, and I was able to tell the difference between oxygen and nitrous. I could feel the transition. So they put actually I'll put this on just chatting for now. Da, 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 da. So they put the numbing gel on me, and that worked for a little bit. That actually kind of wore off a little bit right before the nitrous kicked in. So they put the numbing gel on me, and it was actually kind of funny because I was so anxious during the surgery because I've never had a wisdom tooth pulled. I've never really had any tooth pulled now that I think about it. The anxiety kicked in, and I told them that I was probably going to pass out during the surgery. Well, they had like a 10 to 20 minute meeting because I was the first patient and they needed to get their meeting in for the day. So I was just sitting there by myself with the numbing gel on my gums, and I passed out with no one there. I ended up waking back up and I felt really groggy. And I think it was like another 5 minutes before the nurse came in, and I told her that I already passed out. And so they gave me a little bit to drink. Not enough to mess with the surgery, but they gave me a little bit of water to help with cooling me down. Because when I pass out, I get really warm. Anyway, so that happened, and then they gave me some oxygen, and oxygen turned to nitrous, and I was conscious enough for the doctor to give me the actual injection for the numbing agent, or for the local anesthesia. But the way I experienced it was more of a pinch. So I didn't pass out. After the time I passed out before the surgery, I didn't pass out, apparently. But I felt like I did pass out during the surgery because I get the kind of dream sequence that I get when I do pass out. But apparently, according to the doctor and the nurse, I was like eyes open, I was conscious. I just I didn't really do anything. So, so yeah, all those stories of people going into nitrous and saying all sorts of stuff before, during, and after, that didn't happen with me. I was like, I was a brick, basically. And as soon as the oxygen was put into my system again after the nitrous, I was like almost fully functioning again almost immediately. Per policy, they kind of have to help you up out of the chair and help you walk at least to the front door. But I didn't really need it. I was basically by myself, fully aware, fully everything. By the time I even got to the second x-ray scan. So, yeah, no Ruby, no loopy Ruby stuff, apparently. But recovery went very well for me. I ended up getting only the first like 6 hours of bleeding. I managed to chew through the gauze to get that going. But then it was just kind of letting my gums recover from there. And it only took me about 4 days, 5 days to be fully recovered. So there's that. And then I was actually planning on streaming last week, but then Zell had to go get his wisdom tooth pulled. So I was like, well, I might as well wait another week to have him get his teeth pulled and recover from that. So he got the wisdom tooth pulled, and he recovered pretty much at the same rate I did. But then his nerves started firing off on a different tooth, and so he got that tooth pulled, and that tooth was a pain. I wasn't, so during the surgery, Zell and I weren't able to be with each other, so we didn't see what was going on. But apparently on his second tooth surgery, the tooth basically blew up 4 times. And it just blew up into pieces before the surgeon could even pull the tooth out. So it got to the point where he had to use a drill to get into the gums and pull the tooth out in pieces. So there's that. And the recovery process has been a lot slower for the second tooth. But it seems like he's okay now, so that's good. We were kind of worried about the tooth not fully coming out. Like maybe the surgeon might have missed a piece of the tooth, but it seems like it went out yesterday, so I think we're good. I think we're good on surgeries for a little bit. So now I'm back. I got a lot of stuff done in the background, kind of. I got my 2.0 model almost. I think I'm about at the halfway point of my 2.0 model at this point. I just need to clean up some physics, clean up textures, and make sure everything is working in VNAND for that. And I'll have new outfits, new hairstyles, and all of that. And I'll be working on a overhaul of my OBS setup. So you might see some different stuff again. And pretty soon, I didn't actually get it publicly set up, but I'm getting those shops that I was talking about in my last stream. I'll get those up sometime, hopefully next week. So you'll be able to see the details on that. And Gloomy is actually helping me out with that. Which I am gonna do some research on pricing this week. So let me get all caught up on chat. Oh, I missed Zilla. Hope Zilla will be back soon, and I hope everything goes well. I'm just glad things went okay. Yeah, I'm glad things went okay too. It wasn't nearly as bad as you made it seem, Gloomy. This makes me now she's loopy away to Victor. Hope everything went well with your surgery. Yes, it did. I think compared to Zell, I think my surgery went a lot better than his first one did. But, so now that we're back, I'm gonna officially go back to Wuthering Waves, and we're going to check out the 2.4 update. So let me get that. Hopefully there's no updates. Eh. I'm in the fire! Okay, there's no updates, so we can swap back over here. And start. So I did a little bit of... I've been playing every day since my last stream, and I may or may not have pulled Cardathea and her weapon yesterday. Or was it yesterday? I don't remember. It was either yesterday or the day before. But yeah, so I was kind of hoping to pull for Lupa in the second half of the update, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to now that I pulled Cardathea and her weapon. Before we start, can I show you something? Sure, what's that? It's gonna take a little bit to get that set up. Why is my model right about there? Should work. Let's see here. Warframe or Axie. Oh, did she now? Oh, whoops. Hold on. I forgot I had other tabs open. Let's check this for a moment. So for context for anybody that doesn't know, Victor's gonna be a part of my Warframe collab that I have next week. I think I have it set for next Wednesday. Not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Coming on June 25th in Isle Weaver. Okay. Shout out to MH Blackie for the video. Okay. Oh, okay. Hmm. Huh. That got cut pretty short. So that kind of sounds like the, oh, what's her name? The, insect lady from StarCraft 2. Kind of sounds like her abilities. Victor, I'm the one carrying Ruby on my back. I'm gonna go get food. Okay, Anna, go get food. I hope the food is yummy and nutritious. Oy. Ooh, my shoulders. Ba ba ba. 1K to 3K HP is crazy, right? Although it kind of depends on the game itself. I've played Warframe once, and I think I haven't even really finished the tutorial. So this will be a brand new experience, and the reason we picked the day that we did is apparently there's a new player experience coming in the update. So even if I did play a little bit more before, apparently it's gonna change completely, so it'll be a new playthrough anyways, so... I'm gonna... If audio levels need to change, please let me know. Gonna up this. Not that high. There we go. So before we get to the actual update, I'm gonna do my dailies. Nope, not that. I want that. 2 more days and I'll get 3 more orbs. What are you yelling at me for? Oh, that has a new... I'm gonna do that to clear the notification. Okay, and then daily quest. Proceed, yes. Get a drink. So I suppose some updates of this game before I actually get going.
Would you
there
like
was
a fun
a
game
anniversary
between
banner
the 2 of us?
a little bit. I think that was before the, or that was after my surgery attempt. But I ended up pulling Gian.
Do not let your guard down.
I didn't get his weapon, unfortunately, in time. And I tried pulling for Carlotta in the second half. But I didn't get her either. And I got him almost all the way maxed out. I just need 12 more of these wave-worn residues, and he'll be maxed out. But then I ended up also pulling Cardathea.
The power to split and merge matter.
And if you haven't kept up on Wuthering Waves news or anything like that, she is the newest arrow resonator. And she has 2 different forms, which hopefully we'll be able to see soon. Which I was gonna try and max her out, but you need the materials from this update that we're gonna play. So I didn't want to go ahead of that. But then I also pulled her weapon. And I think I just needed... Oh, I can level it up a little more. Yeah, I just needed some upgrade stuff to get her weapon maxed out. So there's that. Okay. Oh, I didn't actually do the daily quest. I need that. Get as high as I can so I don't trigger any of those stuff. Keep in mind I'm gonna just stand back and not attack because I will one-shot everything, so I'm just there for support. No worries, Victor.
The lovely smell of rafting supper.
There we go. Oh, I didn't quite get everyone. Whoop. Come on. There we go. That is complete now. And guidebook. Get those in. All right. Let's go ahead and get to the main quest. Freeze resonators and occupy but temporarily suspends. No, I don't want that. So let's proceed to the Tower of Unity.
There are traces of a resonance energy discharge everywhere.
What a mess! This
There you go,
place looks
there.
like it was just bombarded.
Does it?
Yep, that's definitely Cardathia's residual frequencies. Huh? Where does she go?
Probably up here where we last found her. Cardathia is actually pretty interesting because her whole build apparently
No response.
Her whole build
Can you tell where these
apparently
traces lead, Abby?
is off of HP, which is very rare in this game.
Over there! But the traces are kind of messy. They feel unsteady, too.
That
Mhm.
way. That's the archipelago across from Raguna. The traces are still fresh. We should follow them to find Cardathia before they fade.
Uh-huh.
Should we go now?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
With the Thernodian's will gone, she wouldn't lose contact unless something's wrong. Really wrong.
She
But
probably
before we
got
go-
captured. Cancerella.
A call from the honored laureate herself. What is it? Missing the serenity of my castle, I presume.
Explain what happened to Cancerella.
Cartathea is missing. I see.
Thank you for the head pats, Victor.
A rather urgent issue.
Mm-hmm.
Go on. What is it you wish to ask of me?
I want to learn more about the archipelago before I set off to find her.
Mm-hmm.
Caution is indeed a virtue. Since you're in a hurry, I'll spare you the lengthy details. That archipelago is called Septimont. It's another city-state within Renacita. Like us Raganese, its people were guided by the Sentinel across vast seas to settle there.
Okay.
But over time, Septimont and Raguna's differences led to a rift. Each one forged its own path.
That's pretty natural.
What kind of differences?
Septimontians don't believe in the Sentinel.
Okay.
Even from a shared origin, the hearts and minds of people can diverge in unexpected ways. Septimont is a city of warriors. Its creed is simple: all for glory, fear no death. They revere heroes, not the divinity.
Okay.
Under the Order's control, Raguna enforces strict border controls for Septimontians, but Septimont places no such barriers for the Raganesi. You could
So
say
they're more
that
welcoming.
Septimont has a far more accepting attitude towards Outlanders.
Is it gonna
At
be
present,
like...
Septimont is hosting the Great Aegon, a cornerstone in the city's economy. Such a season draws visitors from far and wide.
Great Agon. So it sounds like when I get there, I'm gonna be challenged to or a challenge of strength by the first Septimonian. Is that what she called him? That I meet. So this is gonna be interesting.
Sounds like the perfect time to visit Septimont. Thank you, Cantarella.
You're the Thessalia's eternal ally. And of course, my esteemed guest. No need for formalities between us.
Both the Thessalias and the Montellis.
Look! A Wangray right here! Here. Give us a
Abby.
lift.
Yeah, is it gonna... There we go.
My heart's racing like crazy.
Do you
Why?
feel sick?
Not really. I just have this uneasy feeling.
Uneasy?
Are we gonna go above the
Did you
clouds?
sense something dangerous in Septimont?
I don't know
That
how
looks
to put
pretty
it.
cool.
It's strange. Like things are all tangled up somehow.
Oh wait, no, we're going down because that area is upside down. Ooh, loading. Welcome back, Zilla. I can't move my camera, so we're like this for a little bit. I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, more loading. That was almost a pretty cool transition if it wasn't for the loading. Okay. It's a lot more tropical-like. Music is nice. You can see all the shinies in the background.
Griffin's fortress.
Abby, we've arrived. How do you feel now?
What's that noise?
Abby?
Uh-oh.
Nothing for my test mark. Is it sleeping? Or is it?
I hope
Carthia
it's
helped
not
with
sick.
Abby's symptoms before. I could really use her help now.
So why are you pulling out a
We share
sword?
the same thread of Imperator's power.
Oh,
could try
I see.
using that to
Okay.
sense where she is. What's that creature she's facing?
That's the
half-human,
creature to
half-lion tacit
upgrade
discord?
her.
Or a special echo? She was here before. I'll follow the same path and see if I can find someone to talk to.
I... Aw, that's cute. It's like a little, what is it, hippogriff? It's not quite a griffin because of the head, but... Ruby, welcome back. Hi, Rose. How's it going? His fingers touch the cold statue. I didn't read that. Clash of weapons mingles. A warrior echo, huh?
That armor might be an echo.
So I'm curious to know what...
An echo that awaits a true warrior.
I'm kind of curious to hear what the Septimonians feel about echoes if they don't believe in the Sentinel. Aim at the mechanism, then press the highlighted button to don the hero's legacy armor and gain the hero's slash skill. Aim and press the corresponding button to slash.
It seems happy. Is it because I'm reminding it of past battles? Looks like I've made my first friend here.
My first friend is an echo. That's funny. Hope you're having a great day, Ruby. I'm having a good day so far. It's been all nice and relaxing. I'm gonna...
This is Septimont.
I'm gonna try and get all updated on this patch, like complete this main quest within this stream. So if we hit 3 hours and we're kind of close, I'll continue on. But if it feels like we're not even close at the 3 hour mark, then I'll just end the stream there. Hi, Cardathia. It makes sense that her tacit mark is on her forehead, considering she turns into Fleur-de-Lis.
The traces will guide you here. And when the time comes, you'll bring this story to its rightful end.
Oh?
The scent of seawater. It's right ahead.
So we're actually going to reach the end of Wuthering Waves' story, or at least this part of the story. Collapse the experimental unit, destroy the pipes. So now we get to see how Cardathia fights,
Trying to hide
assuming.
in that incubator's experimental unit, are we? I need to find a way to destroy those pipes and make it collapse.
That's quite the security system. Is it T? That is way too slow. I'm assuming it's T. So, how are you doing that, Cardathia? I think I just went through a laser. I hit T. I can't move the camera.
These must be defense mechanisms designed by whoever built this lab.
Okay. This kind of feels like Oh, what's that mobile Sonic game? Except I'm not really doing anything except when prompted to hit T. I wonder if they're expecting players to not be able to make this through on their own. So they're automatically dodging. Which is kind of sad that they're just kind of handing us the progression.
The more devices I destroy, the stronger the defenses become.
Mm-hmm. Except it feels like it doesn't even really matter. I have seen some people complain about this, so I wanted to see for myself, but yeah, it does feel a little disappointing. I did see one post in particular where you technically don't even need to hit T for the grappling, because if they fail, she automatically succeeds. So in this next one, I'm just not gonna do anything. Oh, never mind. That was the last one. You don't even get this oh, never mind. So watch this. I didn't do anything. But, oh well. Can't really complain all that much, because it's like, what else are you gonna do if you fail this? You'll just have to restart. So, personally, I think it's good that they forced the progression along.
Found you.
Who is that? Oh, that's a Lupa. What was the silver-haired image that was shown?
There's a village up ahead.
That kind of looked like Camellia. So here's the $1,000,000 question: can I fly? I sure can. At least they kept the flying for the new area. So the only area so far that you can't fly in is Jinzhou. They never updated that. Okay, let's see how big this map is. It's not all that big. It looks slightly bigger than this area. Okay. I'm the biggest rat. I make all of the rules. Hi, rats. How's it going? Before I go there, I'm gonna try and get that cube up there. Oh, okay. I saw a gap. Can I? Oh, the thing's blocking the way. Oh, hi.
A little
Oh, no.
treat.
Wait. Go back up. I want to climb a pillar. There we go. There we go. You made it to Septimont. Mind visiting these coordinates I just sent you when you have the time. Got a few little ones there waiting for you. So that's the plushy village thing.
What are you yearning for?
Wind against my vines.
Gonna go over here. Since I'm here, I might as well collect the chests.
Well, please don't disappoint me.
I'm gonna go up here. Right here. There you
A
go.
little treat.
Alright, main quest time.
Ah, I knew it. The Blue Furies remain undefeated.
Blue Furies, huh?
Folks always write them off, thinking they're just sailors or singers. That don't matter in the arena. It's all about pure strength.
Uh-huh.
Most of the teams in this year's finals aren't even backed by local nobles.
So what? Worried about your bets? How many times do I have to...
Hey,
Hi.
All right, all right. Oh, look here, a visitor. Welcome to Septimont. Your clothes aren't
Okay.
from around here. Are you from the New Federation?
Ooh. I don't know what Septimon's views or knowledge is of the Black Shores. From the Endless Void I come. I mean, technically that's probably the closest, but I think I'm gonna start off with the Black Shores. See if they've even hear of it, or if they even know of it.
Sounds familiar, but I can't say I know where that is.
Okay.
We just watched a live match. It's too bad you missed it. Mattia from the Blue Furies gave the other team a right pounding.
I was
Right.
more curious on
Capitoline
how
Hill's holding the
well
Great Aegon
the
now in
general
the city.
public knew about
Happens
the
every
Black
4
Shores.
years. All of Septimont's talking about who'll be the next champion. You here for the games
Oh,
too?
that's what
No.
that does.
I'm looking for someone.
At this time, that might be tricky. Folks from all over Solaris are flooding into Septimont lately.
Mm-hmm.
Who's it you're looking for? This here is the first stop for ferries heading to Capitoline Hill. Maybe we've seen him before.
Ask about Cardathia.
Can't say I've seen anyone like that around.
Hmm.
Most Raganese we see here are from the Troop of Fools or the Montelli Nobles.
The
a
Troop
bit
of
more
Fools,
open
so
to our
Bran
ways of thinking
comes here a
about faith.
lot.
If she's wearing the Order's emblem, though, she'll have drawn some eyes.
After Cardathia and Fleur-de-Lis's frequencies merged, she got her body back. If she passed through here, people would have seen her.
Ask about the half-human, half-lion creature.
A half-human, half-lion creature wearing armor and swinging a poleaxe? That's gotta be the guardian echo of Septimont. Our lioness of glory, Arsinosa.
Can you tell me more about this Guardian Echo?
Jesse, welcome in. I hope your time zone's going all right
Gladly.
so far.
See, ever since our ancestors set foot on this land, we Septimontians have fought the harsh elements and the savage tacit discords. Many brave souls came before us, their reverberations settling in the stone that now stands as Arsinosa. She was born from the
I'm
battle's
gonna
roar
just
and the
finish up my
fierce bellows
dailies
of
in
pride.
Wuthering Waves. Ooh,
As the
nice.
guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa
I hope your dailies
usually
have been
only
going all
reveals
right.
herself during the Great Aegon. To earn her blessing is the highest honor any Septimontian could hope for.
But why would Cardathia take on Septimont's Guardian Echo?
That's
If
a
you
good
want to see her,
question.
just wait for the finals. They'll be held in the Colosseum in the city. But don't dawdle. Get a ticket now, or you'll miss out.
As for that Order girl you're looking for, you might try asking in the inns around the city.
Of course, the classic trope.
Come give me a hand!
I see you just started on the new story quest. Yes, I did.
Ah,
I
right.
was...
We best be off. If you want to see the fights, follow
after
this
this is
path to
done.
the arena. The ticket booth's just up ahead.
So, I took a 2-week break to deal with a wisdom tooth removal. So I haven't actually... I wanted to wait for the 2.4 update after I come back. And today is my first day coming back, so... I may be technically a little late, but I'm not that late, considering how new the update is. I wanted to have a genuine reaction on stream. Wisdom teeth are the worst. I mean, mine was pretty okay. I think the worst part was the 6 hours
Its
of
frequency
bleeding.
is similar to the echoes in Raguna. Could it have originated from Imperator's power as well?
I wouldn't be surprised. It looks really cute, though.
But it's unstable, as if something else is interfering. Strange. It's just like Abby said.
So far,
I can
first
feel its source
impressions
close to the city, but
of
can't pin down where
Septimont
exactly.
is they're more kind of gladiator-like.
Boss, you're looking so serious.
Hi? Who was that?
And you are?
Me? I'm a traveling Taoist from Mengzhou. Just call me Wuling.
Booling, huh?
Exorcism, talisman divination, fortune telling. You name it, I bling it. So, you wanna try your luck, Fa?
Sure.
Heard about you from an old friend. You know Jinshin? Pretty sure you met her in Jinzhou.
Oh.
She trained with the same master before me. We've
Oh,
got
so you
history.
both have
Last
are
time I went up to the
student.
mountain to see her, she
okay.
mentioned you. So I hear you're looking for someone? Not so easy, not so easy.
She kind of
The feng
reminds
shui
me
in
of
Renacita
Alto.
is not good.
The feng
tea
shui.
is trapped underwater. Not good flow. No luck now. Bad sign. You should be careful, boss.
Hmm.
You show up and the stars change. I was betting on who could break the
Her
deadlock,
tacet
so
marks
I'm
on
glad
her
I caught you
neck.
first.
She's got an interesting accent, too. Whoa, that was a weird weather thing. Ask Septimonians about their opinions of the Sentinel and their opinions on the Lioness of Glory. Ask about the Sentinel and
To us
Raguna.
Septimontians, they are a strong comrade in arms. They're also the guide who led us to our new homeland. Like the Ragunesi, our ancestors were displaced and forced to sail through stormy seas. But I think that was a test of our strength. It tempered our bodies and minds, teaching us that humanity itself is the true hero of Septimont. Only the strongest can stand beside the Sentinel and fight. Without the blood spilled and sweat shed, Septimont would have known no peace, no stability.
So,
The Ragunesi lost their way, treating the Sentinel like some kind of divinity. They forget it's the
okay.
strength of people that counts.
I
It's just
see.
cowardice. An easy escape. Here, if we build statues, it's to honor the heroes of the hunt. Though, I've heard things are changing over there in Raguna lately.
You're welcome. So it's not that they don't believe in the Sentinel itself. They, from what she said, it seemed like the Sentinel is more of an ally than something to be worshipped. That makes more sense. Ask about Aranosa.
You want to know
Or
about
Arsinosa.
Arsinosa? She's the heart of our land. If you visit the downtown area on Capitoloni Hill, you'll
Except
see
then
it for
they're...
yourself.
It sounds
The
like they're
Griffon
worshipping
statues
the
are everywhere.
Arsinosa.
They've been part of this archipelago since ancient times. We used to fight them, but we've always respected their strength and bravery. In Septimont, strong emotional frequencies tend to settle within things. That's how Arsinosa came to be. She was
Okay.
once just a Griffon statue, but the people's burning desire for victory transformed her into Septimont's Eodicus echo. It's a kind of
Eodicus.
testament to our will
Okay.
I've heard that the Sentinel came to Septimont not long after Arsinosa was born. It's said they even met her. I can't help but wonder what happened. As the Sentinel's fellow warriors, we Septimontians pay heed to their actions. But after that, it was the last time the Sentinel came to Septimont. Maybe they saw we could handle things on our own and decided to entrust the city to our ancestors. If that's the case, it's a grand honor, don't you think?
So...
Arsinosa. She
if I
would
remember
stand watch
the
over our
story
land now and
of
forever.
like 2.3, 2.2, 2.3, if timelines kind of line up, the reason why the Sentinel never showed up again was because of the merge with the Threnodian. And my last Wuthering Wave stream should be about that, so... I see some echoes down there. Okay. And butterfly... Oh, I can't collect that butterfly, apparently. Let's collect some resources while we're here. There we go. I probably should switch to Chongli when collecting those, but oh well. Go to the arena. Hi, Lupa.
Not bad!
Think you can keep me from fighting? Careful now! We'll see who rips whose throat out first.
I wonder if Cardithia is in
Right,
danger
Emilia.
then.
Why don't you take your band of cowards and get out of my way before I decide to handle it myself? Pulling dirty tricks before the Aegon. Did you think I wouldn't notice? Did you ever stop to think you nearly got an innocent person killed? Shame on you.
Okay.
Lupa, so you're really not going to reconsider? Even with the finals just around the corner?
I have no idea
Reconsider.
what's going on.
You think I should keep playing along and stay blind to your match fixing? I don't care what you do off the field, but in the arena, fairness isn't negotiable. If you can't get that, just keep wagging your tail for the house.
I mean, she...
You know, I once
reminds
thought
me
you
a
were
lot of
decent
Camellia.
gladiator, and we fought well together. But look at you now. Pathetic.
Yeah, I like the fire.
You know nothing, Lupa. Not everyone has the same strength to survive in Septimont with a clean conscience.
Uh-huh. Well, they're definitely working
Sorry
on...
about that clown show. Don't judge Septimont by a few rats that can't hold their own in the dirt. They're not the norm here.
They're working on their facial expressions for the
Lupa's the
animations,
name.
though.
Gladiator by trade. Guess we're acquainted now after crossing blades. Care to tell me your name?
Ribby.
Got it. It's rare to meet someone with your kind of strength.
You know who I am, don't you? Thinks your moves are impressive too.
I'm used to fighting the gladiators here, but the way you handled your blade, oh, it's beautiful. I like it.
Thanks.
What happened just now? Did they try to ambush you?
Just about. That man, Emilio, used to be my partner. The Silvers were probably behind this.
It's interesting that
The House of
Lupa has
Silver is
a
nobility in Septimont.
natural-looking
I
tail,
share their name,
but
though.
the
I'm sure they've thrown me
things
out
on her
since
head
I
are,
stepped
I guess,
away
supposed to
from
be
the team.
ears.
Is this tied to the match fixing you mentioned?
Yes. I knew something was off, but I didn't think they'd go this far. Maybe they threw some serious money at it.
Probably.
I thought the money I made them would have been enough. Oh well.
Yes. No. I'm not gonna do it.
I was thinking, you're not a local, are you? How about we team up and fight together in the finals?
Whoa.
That's Cardathia's frequency. But how?
Oh, okay.
Is that your way of saying yes?
I'm sorry. Lupa, have you ever met a Ragunesi girl by the name of Cardathia?
Oh, her tacit mark is on her side. It's rare to see one that's not on the
Cardathia.
neck.
Nope, never heard of her. What's going on with her?
She's missing. I'm looking for her. I
She's
tracked
got
her
some
to
scars on her
Septimont,
back, too.
and it seems she confronted Arsenosa.
Arsenosa is the symbol of our spirit, the great echo guarding Septimont for centuries. Besides the current Ephor, Augusta, nobody has ever faced her directly.
For... Okay. It's only strong or deemed worthy to lead.
I don't know if this Cardathia of yours is strong enough to take on Arsenosa. If she did, it would be the talk of Septimont.
I see. No leads yet then.
Well, that's why you should join me in the Aegon! When Arsenosa shows up in the finals, you might find the answers you're looking for.
Okay.
The champion gets noble recognition, a hefty bonus, and some secret perks. If we win, you can take it all.
How generous of you.
If that doesn't
She's-
interest you, then the attention that comes with being a champion will help you find the information you need on her.
Okay.
True, but what's in it for you?
Me? I just want to see the look on their cheating faces when they realize I've beaten them at their own game.
Hi, Ruby. I can't stay
They're
long
probably
because I'm an
betting against me in
appointment, but I
secret.
want to say welcome
Ha!
back.
Doesn't
Hi,
matter.
Noti.
Once we win, they'll lose
I
it
hope
all.
your appointment
Serves 'em
goes
right.
well.
If there's no punishment for
Can
crossing
I
the
get a
line,
shout out
then
for
what's
Nucci,
the point of a
please,
line
Zilla?
at all? I don't know what other tricks my dear family has planned, but you're an outlander. Strong, too. No ties to their schemes.
Just because we clashed
That's why
once.
I look forward to walking this path with you. Can't wait to see what kind of gladiator you'll be.
Thank you, thank you.
Arsenosa and the unusual frequency I felt from Lupa are the only leads I've got. Lupa denies ever meeting Cardathia, but maybe she didn't realize, or she's hiding something.
I don't think she knows
Either
Cardathia
way,
by
teaming up
name,
with her is
but
my
she
best
would
shot
know
at
who
finding the truth.
Cardathia is. Sure.
That's the spirit! Well then, I'll be counting on you, my fellow warrior.
I do like Lupa's voice.
Now, let's go register our team.
Sure. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, frames, why? Everything looks good in
Hi there.
OBS.
Is team registration still open?
May applause greet you? Yes, you can register. Oh, wait, you're Contender Looper. Do you wish to register a new team? But aren't you...
Plans changed. I'm no longer with the Bow of Legions. This is my new partner.
Bow of Legions, huh?
Oh, I see. Allow me to register you again. Have you settled on a name for your new team?
Warrior. Why don't you do the
The
honors?
warrior. Wuthering waves. Sure.
We Septimontians live alongside the waves, and I've always found their sound soothing. Oh, a perfect choice.
Roll credits. No, I'm just
All right,
kidding.
the name is settled. We'd also like to apply for the special qualifier, please.
Special
Of course.
qualifier.
Please wait one moment.
What's the special
The
qualifier?
Gladiators Aegon happens year-round in Septimont. Training matches, exhibition games, open tournaments, you name it.
Okay.
But we're after the Aegon of Champions, the biggest event held every 4 years. We also call it the Great Aegon. There are 2 stages, a points-based prelim and an elimination round. The prelim is almost over. The eliminations are about to begin. I've
So we
earned
just
enough points
joined
from the
in
regular matches
time.
to qualify for the finals, but since you're a new contender, you'll need to win the special qualifier to make it.
I wonder who our
If we
opponent is going
defeat
to be.
higher ranked opponents, we can secure a spot with fewer matches.
Just the 2 of us. Is it 2 on 2?
Exactly. It's one of the reforms the new FO made to the Aegon. And of course, our Echo partners will be joining us in the arena too.
So
Echoes
technically
aren't just
4 on 4.
companions to us, but proof of our strength. Hunting them, taming them, and learning to live with them is the first lesson every Septimontian learns.
Okay.
Now, it's time
So you're
to
a
step
little
into the arena.
more...
Ready?
You're a little more close in your relationships with Echoes than even the Reganese. Okay. I was born ready.
Registration completed. Happy hunting, contenders.
Let's see how well we work together in the arena, my fellow warrior.
I'm really curious to see how our trial goes. Aww. What? Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, that's cute. Okay. You.
Are you ready for the Gladiators Aegon?
Yes.
Happy hunting, Gladiators.
I like your outfit.
Wuthering Waves versus Vulcan Riding. Let the Aegon begin!
Tempest disciples. The wicked will face judgment. Ha! Perfect teamwork. Make quite the hunting party.
I think I'm just gonna focus on this dude.
Wind rises. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. The wicked will face judgment.
Almost done.
Annihilation.
There we go. That wasn't too bad. I'm guessing she was Electro.
That was perfection! I haven't felt this alive in ages!
It was just a little battle, though.
Ah, I could finally focus and savor every moment of the fight. Oh, thanks, warrior. Teaming up with you was the right choice.
Mm-hmm. Fighting alongside Echoes was an entirely new thrill. I was fighting with Echoes all the time. I mean, technically I have Abby, so you flatter me, I enjoyed it as much.
And these are...
Tadaz. These little ones love a
Tadaz.
good match and never miss a chance to cheer for the victors. They're more
It's
fired up
cute.
than usual. Looks like your performance really won them over.
They're cute. They're like giant hamsters with
They're
wings.
just as lively as the baby Grafana came across before.
This city does know how to keep spirits high. Speaking of griffons, they've actually been here long before our ancestors even settled on this archipelago.
So they're ancient creatures.
We've secured our first victory. The next match will be held further out. If we take down the top-ranked team there, we'll be... Oh.
Yes.
Oh, Contender Lupa! Please, sign for me!
Hi. Looks like you got some
It's you!
fans.
In the flesh? Why would a star like you be in this arena? It's
Aw.
impossible to get a ticket for your matches. Oh, I wish I'd known sooner that you'd be here.
His sign on his armor.
Contender Lupa. Who's this new gladiator you've got with you? Did you replace Contender Emilio?
Oh, that's front page material.
You're a reporter.
Make some room! Lupa, I loved your performance. Please, will you sign for me?
You're quite a celebrity around here, Lupa.
It comes with the job. Gotta draw a crowd in, both in and out of the arena.
Uh-huh.
All right, everyone.
Lupa is popular. Help you with what?
I can handle this, but it will take too long. We need to make a swift retreat.
A swift retreat, huh?
but how?
Easy. Just hold my hand and don't let go.
Are we gonna run or are we gonna... Yep, we're gonna run. Cute. I feel like Cardathea did that too.
Good. We made it out. I'll let the staff at the next arena know we're coming to avoid the same chaos
What is
there.
that?
Matches are the
Supply
bread
chest,
and butter
okay.
for gladiators. The famous ones rarely take on impromptu matches. That's what caused such a stir. But now, word about our new team is gonna spread very
Am I gonna
quickly.
land right on the stairs? No, not quite. Okay, so next arena, I'm guessing. Yes.
What was that smirk about?
Oh, me? I just sent word to certain people.
Uh-huh.
Too much modesty is a double-edged sword. So, I'll be frank. When it comes to bankability, I'm at the top of the game.
Bankability.
That's how my family, the Silvers, have kept their position all these years. But the nobles here in Septimont are always hunting and contesting for more. Lions and wolves tear each other to pieces, while the hyenas lie in wait, eyes on their bellies. Everyone wants a taste of the juiciest meat. And with the illegal betting they're running, once they hear I've left the old team, they'll all be scrambling to get a piece of the action.
Which would be a good opportunity for me.
The waters are already so murky, no one can tell who's stirring them.
Okay.
But it's still better now than it was before. The mess they made before the current effort took over was...
probably not very good.
May applause greet you, Lupa.
Huh.
So it's the local greeting.
Me,
May applause.
He was my manager back in the Bow of Legions. Has a gift for knowing exactly what to say to anyone, though that's his flaw too.
Is it now?
For a manager, isn't the skill of speech always a gift? Domina Julia Silva hoped you'd behave and return home. She bid that I reason with you at the earliest opportunity. But it seems you've found yourself a new ally. I dare say her hopes are dashed.
And? What's your point?
She's probably not going to let him
Not even a
sway
hint
me.
of charm when there's no crowd around to impress. Feeling confident about this new team of yours? What do you think your chances are of winning the championship?
Pretty high.
With me and this warrior? 100%. Enough, Kartor. Spare me the games and empty chatter. I have one question for you. Are you involved in the Silver's match fixing?
No. I do love money, but I don't stoop to that level to get it.
I'm not all too familiar with what match fixing is, but I assume it's pretty bad.
You may leave now.
Dangerous question, Lupa. Think carefully. The Silvers may have made you a star, but they can just as easily snuff that star out. I've never doubted your talent, but these are the rules of the game.
I know the rules well enough. I just wonder if Domina Julia truly understands who's making the rules now, and where she stands in this game.
I wonder if the Silva family is kind of like the Montellis, where they're not actually like family blood related, but they adopt people in.
Is this Kartor also from House Silva?
Not exactly.
Match fixing would be
He's a
you
free
take
man,
a fighter
though
who's
he's
likely to
handled
win
Bow of
and you
Legion's
bet
business
against
for the
them,
past few
and then
years.
you pay them to lose.
Look.
Oh, okay.
Once we cross the Hero's Way, we'll get to the Capitolini Hill district. For centuries, countless gladiators have walked this very path to Colosseum Olympus.
So it's kind of like how WWE works, if I'm understanding that correctly. Touch Tada's protection and then use dash to enter the speed hooray mode, dashing forward and running much faster. So kind of like the white cat. Sure seems like it. Well, it doesn't last very long.
The next qualifier is just ahead. Once it's over, we can take the cable car to the upper city. On an autumn day, The view as you ascend and the breeze on your face can truly lift your spirits.
Oh, wait. Let's activate the teleporter. I'll do all of the unlocking, like teleporters and just general grinding off stream. I'll probably be doing that quite a bit this week just to get all caught up. So there's one more somewhere around here, I'm guessing. Oh.
Are you ready for the gladiators, Aegon?
Yes.
Happy hunting, gladiators.
I wonder who we're gonna be up against. Oh, Blue Furies. Your Havoc user. Whoops.
Annihilation.
No, that's not who I... Okay, that's fine.
Hopefully this helps. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face judgment.
So your Blue Furies are all that's left. I wanted to fight you anyway. There we go. Oh, we're right next to each other. Oh. Lupa has the same fire issue, quote unquote, as Changli. Except it doesn't make sense why her armor would be burned off. The little red cloak thing she has makes more sense.
Cardathea, standing on the water?
That's fleur-de-lis.
That abnormal sensation came over me again when my sword struck the contender's echo. All the echoes in Septimont seem to exhibit unstable power. Something is definitely off.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems like no one else has noticed.
Of course, the average person wouldn't notice.
Lupa isn't in the Power of Legions anymore. What a shame.
Just 2 days before the finals as well. It's unfair to her former teammates and her fans.
Is it about the money? She's changed teammates how many times now? As for that newcomer next to her.
Yeah.
Without the Silver's patronage, there's no way a gladiator from the outskirts could rise to fame so quickly.
If only you knew who Rover was.
Where are you hearing these rumours? Open your eyes. Lupa has never once thrown a match.
Everyone thinks they know the real truth. But consider this. It's a fact I know to be true.
It's a fact you believe to be true.
Let's go, my fellow warrior.
I'm pretty sure Lupa was able to hear them as well. I think her hearing sensitivity is a lot higher than mine.
It's all going as planned. Let's get you settled somewhere comfortable. Then tomorrow, we head to the Colosseum Olympus for the semi-finals.
I've been meaning to ask, is there a body of water in the city? I think Cardathea might have passed through there.
Trying to remember from the glance I took at the map.
Water. Yes, but it's been abandoned for years. That elevator can take you to the upper city, though. If you want to try looking for her, we can start there.
But first, the semifinals.
And,
Yes?
Yeah.
Those people just now, they talked about match fixing. Don't you want to challenge that?
I didn't have time to gather enough proof before I left. Besides,
Kind of surprised
this isn't
Rover
the right
knows
moment.
what match fixing is.
Once we win the Great Aegon, I'll make everything public. In Septimont, Only the winners get to speak their truth.
Doesn't it bother you, though?
I'm fine. High praise leads to harsh words. It's always
I
like
suppose
that.
so. There's always that balance.
Honestly, I don't care what people say. This kind of thing happens every day in Septimont. If you can't handle it, you won't last.
Yeah, makes sense.
Tarnishing rivals' reputations is one of their usual tricks. I cut off their betting profits, so it's only natural they'd be upset. Besides, now I have a reliable warrior by my side. That's all that matters.
Excuse me.
No worrying
I
about
do
whether my
like
teammate
the
can keep up.
detail of
No dealing with
her
petty
teeth.
politics. Just the thrill of the fight.
I kind of like how Lupa thinks
Thank you
in
for that,
opinion.
my fellow warrior.
We kind of have a similar opinion in that case.
Why would the place you mentioned be abandoned?
It's
Because
lower
of the first
frame
dark
rate.
tide in Raguna. Oh, you know what a dark tide is, right?
Yes, I'm familiar with the dark tide. All too
Due
well.
to certain safety concerns at the time, the main city district was relocated further up the hill.
Uh-huh. I wonder if this place would be a good fit for Camellia. We haven't heard from her in a while.
You said Cartothea might have been here. Do you have an idea
That's
where
a pretty
she
cool
passed through?
statue.
I think somewhere over there.
So, wait.
That's where the statue of Hercules is.
Hercules. So, how's a normal person supposed to get down from here? Does everyone just have a glider? Or is this restricted to the warriors? What is that? Oh, it's one of those challenges. Okay. I'm not gonna do that right now. Get down a little faster.
This is the place. I'll look for Cartothea's traces here.
How?
Through the
with my
connection
sword.
meter.
All right then. I'll wait here. Good luck.
Wonder if she'll recognize the sword. Only for the ones who share its essence. Unique frequency pulses through your blade and spreads across the water in ripples, but the connection weakens, fading into the distance. Cartothea isn't here. I wonder if she's got like a memory wipe thing going on.
How's it going? You look
Or if she's
frustrated.
intentionally trying to hide it. I just feel uneasy. You gotta be
Don't
honest.
worry. We can follow the lead on Arsinosa. Hercules. His statues once stood tall on both sides of the street, watching over the heroes of Septimont as they set out to hunt.
Uh-huh. It sounds too much like
Back then,
Hercules.
the chimes drifting up from the city with the finest sounds of glory. Beware of the Kerasaurs lurking below. Those tacit discords will ambush anyone who falls into the water.
The
Are those the city's
Kerasaurs.
ruins down there?
Oh,
yes.
There was a gap there.
Remnants of the old district. We rarely use this route since it's too dangerous.
but some thrill seekers come here to hunt tacit discords.
I see. That's why there's no...
Speaking of which, this area is actually under Silver jurisdiction. I used to play here as a child.
That's why there's no pathway down from before. It's because it's purposely cut off from the general public.
Cartathea.
Are you remembering something?
I've never heard that name before, but it feels strangely familiar.
Okay. So, cutscene. There we go. That took a little bit to load. Ooh. Those things look really unnatural.
Someone's still alive.
Oh, it's Lupa. Wait. Didn't you just fight her in the last cutscene?
Are you okay? You seem like a local. Are there any other survivors?
I am so confused on what's going on.
I'm managing. I can still move, but I'm exhausted. I've walked for so long, for so far, but I still can't leave this city.
Huh. This section...
The white tidal blight follows me wherever I go.
This looks just like a scene for Lupa's companion quest, not the main quest.
Tidal blight? Could she mean the dark tide? What's your name?
I don't remember.
She must have been alone for quite some time.
That's all right. Memories can be recovered. And so can your name. I've been through something similar myself, and someone helped me find my way back.
So this was...
I've only just arrived here. All of Septimont is cloaked in mist.
So this was after the whole last update.
Are you?
My name is Cartathea. I'm Raguna's... I'm a wandering knight from Raguna.
A wandering knight.
Yes. What was that? That's not the tail. But it looks like a bunch of TDs.
Don't worry. I'll take care of them.
I do like Cartathea's sword. Are you gonna tag team? I am curious on Cartathea
Welcome to my
Lupa.
city, Griffon's fortress
Oh,
of
never mind.
Capitolini Hill.
I wonder if it's a similar thing to what... I keep making comparisons to Camellia, but these two, Lupa and Camellia, seem so similar.
Who are they?
Oh, some minor noble houses that didn't make it into the Aegon. In Septimont, strength and power go hand in hand. Nobles get more, but they better prove they're worth it and pull their weight for the city.
So you're
The
all
Aegon isn't
working
just
together.
about fortune. It's a way to find the capable. For nobles, the ability to command and control echoes is a basic responsibility. If the heir of a noble house isn't strong enough, it signals that the house is unfit to hunt down tacit discords or protect Septimont. So, if a noble's been living it up, they'll end up broke and thrown out of the city after paying high patronage fees for a gladiator who doesn't even make the cut.
It sounds harsh, but it does make sense.
Strength is everything. That's how it works. You fought your battles too, or you wouldn't be here. For
In a
most
very...
Septimontians, the Aegon isn't just an event. It's the training ground
What was
nobles and
that?
commoners alike have
was
to fight in.
What was that snake thing?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. Where you come from doesn't matter. Prove yourself, and the crowd will scream your name.
That is the mindset of the gladiator.
Stage. But if you can't keep up, if you're not chosen, you'll be left in the shadows.
Is it possible to reclaim your quote-unquote glory?
Well, come to think of it, we haven't had anything to eat since those 2 matches. Right, I know just the thing I want you to try. Oh, I can already smell it. Can almost taste it.
I wanted to wait for all of the quests to finish updating. What is that? That's a very Star Wars device. That looks like it could fit into the Star Wars universe. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw something sparkle. The seats look really cool. Kind of wish there was more back support.
2 large platters, please, with 2 bottles of Heartpour. Oh, it's Lupa!
I heard she left the Bow of Legions.
That's enough, folks. You know the rules. No gossip outside the arena. Just dig in.
Still got that fire, huh, Fulvia?
You should talk. Finally cut ties with the Silvers, eh? With the way they handle the share of profits, you should have left sooner.
I like Fulva.
Well, back then, a
Fulvia.
strong backer was exactly what I needed. Can't say it was all bad.
So, this is your new partner. Looks like you can handle yourself.
Yep. The most dependable one in all of Solaris at your service. Yeah, brag a little bit every once in a
You
while.
better prove it in the Aegon then. By the way, Heartpour is sold out today. I guess the celebrity branding really worked.
Heartpour,
What?
huh?
Oh, come on!
What's Heartpour?
Aw. It's Lupa's.
A drink I endorsed. Most of the drinks I promoted were... but this one's actually really good.
What about the others? Would you...
If my name's on it, you don't have to worry about quality. It's just that the taste... Well, let's just say it's meh. At best. Anyway, I'll get you a taste of Heartpour later. For now, let's enjoy the
I was gonna
meal.
say, what's her second favorite since Heartpour is sold out?
Fellow warrior, any stories to share? There is still much to learn about each other.
Pancake. I did have a little bit of breakfast, but...
Hey, Looper, got a message from old Abius. He said the new batch of restored footage just arrived, including those about Contender Mia.
Oh, thanks. Oh, I almost forgot with
Contender
everything going
Mia,
on lately.
huh? I'm guessing
Restored
Contender is all of
footage?
the contestants
Recordings
in the
of major matches or
tournament.
famous contenders. Helpful for those who want to learn from them.
That makes sense.
Ethel Augustas are the most popular. 4 years ago, she became the champion and a household name by crushing every single opponent. From there, she worked her way up into the F4's seat. But I
Makes
prefer
sense.
watching Contender Mia's matches over any of the past champions. I think she's got real
Wonder
heart.
who this Mia is.
You can feel it, even through the
I've
recordings.
seen posts
The way
of
she threw herself
Augusta,
into every fight.
and if she, I assume she's going to be playable. But if Augusta
Not
is
likely.
playable, I want
She
to pull for
disappeared
her
during a great
next.
Aegon years ago. Some say she got tangled up in illegal betting scandals. Others think the pressure from her manager drove her to leave Septimont. There are plenty of rumors, but no one knows what really happened. Still, it's frustrating to just disappear halfway through. If you fail to make it to the end, people will see you as nothing.
I'm guessing the question I had before about
Solace never disappoints. Their dishes
reclaiming
hit
your
the spot
glory
every time.
probably isn't going to happen.
Now that our bellies are full, time to relax. To Leonidas
Gonna
Hotel. It's the
Get
best
this
place for travelers in
cube
Septimont.
up here.
I've got a long-time rental there myself.
Can I climb this? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that snake-looking thing. That looks pretty cool. What is that? Looks like a horned beetle, or what? A rhinoceros beetle? Huh. Let's see what you have. I believe. Huh. Okay. So just basic resources. Want to get that up there, but I don't want to oh, wait. Haha, I got it. Let's go in here.
Ta-da! Welcome to your new spot. It's a lifetime suite, and it's yours anytime you need it during your stay in Septimont.
Round bed. A lot of round furniture. Must have cost a fortune. Speaking of which, I own a room in the Black Shores too. That's the second time Black Shores is an option. I'm gonna go with that.
The Black Shores, huh? I'd love to see it one day. Maybe when the
I feel
time's
like
right.
she would be a good
I'll
fit in
venture
the Black
beyond Septimont
Shores.
and explore the world out there. You know, gladiating means everything
Maybe
to me.
not.
I
There's a lot of
really love it.
secret
I know I'm
agent stuff
lucky.
in the Black
I know
Shores.
what I want and I'm doing what I love.
I'm gonna make you laugh, Ruby. I saw it.
Compared to those drifting through life, I've already been given so much.
Bing bong.
But sometimes, well, sometimes I feel a little afraid.
That's okay.
I was born for this, but the more I embrace it, the more I fear losing it.
I'm not
can't help but
surprised.
wonder, what is it that fills me up when I'm under those lights? My passion for the fight?
That would be a pretty
Flavor it brings
common
me.
fear for anybody who's
One day I
after
lost that
power.
flavor. Would I be more helpless, panicked, and heartbroken than those who never had it in the first place?
Probably.
If that day comes, would I still be able to say I love this life?
But at least Lupa is aware of it. A lot of people who are in this kind of lifestyle, a lot of them don't even think about it until their lifestyle is threatened. You would if you truly love it. Even if you wouldn't, you shouldn't blame yourself for it. That's something only you can figure out. Even if you wouldn't, you shouldn't blame yourself for it.
Thank you. You're kind. I'll try not to dwell on it. Still,
I do like
sometimes
the window.
Guilty.
Or the view of out the window.
Why should I be so lucky when others aren't? Tomorrow's the semi-finals. We'd best get some rest.
Uh-huh. I wonder if Abby will talk.
Good night, my fellow warrior.
Whoa. Okay, so a lot less Camellia looking. Now that I got a closer look at it. Wonder what that was all about. I want to look around the room a little bit. A lot of books. I don't think those are super important. And that's the elevator. It's a very small room. Or a very small suite, I should say. Huh. Okay. The bed was not made. I just saw the blanket.
Words?
Whoa.
Lines of them all around me. And
this is odd.
Coming from above.
Oh, is this Frolova's dimension or something? Because of the spider lilies? But this right here, this is kind of like how my dreams tend to look whenever I pass out. Whoa, those didn't load in. Okay. I guess I'm stopping here. Oh, it is Frolova.
This is but an illusion. One of the nights. One of dreams. Not like the spectacle you saw in the glimmer of the carnival.
For those that are not in the loop, Frolova
nor can we harm each other.
Is gonna be a playable character.
Lay your blade to rest, if only for now. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, on this special stage. A city wild and beautiful, chasing endless glory. Tell me, does Septimont please you as much as Raguna once did?
Once did. Has the Fractidus's hand already reached Septimont? Let's cut to the chase. You're connected to Cartathea's disappearance. I'm not entirely sure about that, but Fractidus being involved is definitely a possibility.
When one wrestles against the torrents of fate, every signpost is an anchor, guiding you toward the infinite horizon.
I don't know if I'm gonna pull for
Let's take our
Frolova.
time. I would like our talk to be pleasant. No one will bother us here.
I don't have a very good
I have an
Havoc
associate
setup.
who adores the heroic tales told throughout this land.
Is it the blonde
For
dude
this
that loves
reason,
poetry?
The missing girl you seek, and the anomaly you sensed in Septimont. They are indeed threads in his tapestry.
I think
You
so.
could call it an obsession of his.
Stop beating around the bush. Tell me what you really came to say. Tell me what the Fraxidus is planning. We already kind of know what the Fraxidus, at least what their overall plan is. So I'm gonna be a little more on the point.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. Your wisdom and courage, your compassion and resolve, your hope and madness. Will they be strong enough to carry you through the trial? To make you the hero of the story? Read it. I hope the story speaks to you. The answers you seek lie within these pages.
Which, since Frolova is gonna be playable.
If we continue to meet as foes, the symphony grows monotonous.
She would be the first known villain that would be playable. I remember when Scar was introduced that everyone was hoping he would be playable, but I don't know if he's going to be. Whoa.
I'll ask again, Frolova. What are you doing here in Septimont? And why give me this?
I am giving this story a little nudge. As of now, you and that blessed maiden from the tower are deeply interwoven in the fate he has spun.
Fate he has spun. Is it?
So you're not the only overseer active in Renacita.
Oh, of course not. Oh, wait, no. Rover doesn't know that until now.
Scar, your nameless ally, and you. The Fraxidus seems to revel in the company of those with twisted obsessions.
Nameless ally.
It's not as you imagine. You've already met my associate, you see. He trusts what he sees, not the words of others.
Yep. It's the blonde dude that we talked
I've
to.
already crossed paths with him since arriving in Renacita.
As a creator, he always hopes his characters will craft twists and turns that he himself cannot foresee.
That should be your
He
biggest clue
believes
right
that
there.
The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale.
Rover should be able to figure it out.
But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge.
That was a weird movement.
I gave you this play so you can see the ending. That gladiator girl will be the harbinger of the dark tide in Septimont. All glory will be consumed, and the pride of heroes will dissolve within a blackened maelstrom.
Isn't that what you were trying to do with Cardathia?
This is a short story, one that only lasts 3 days. When the final match concludes, so too will this story. You could claim the spotlight by ending her life before the curtain falls. Change the ending, and the tragedy is averted.
So this story is just this
But should you
patch.
falter, or worse, warn her of what's to come, the consequences will spiral far beyond anything you can imagine.
What you're proposing I do. Tell me, what reason do I have to trust a word you're saying, Frolova?
You don't need to trust me. Let my words slip from your thoughts if you wish. As I've already said, the story will unfold as my associate has written it. The choice lies with you. It is a freedom we all hold.
And she disappeared.
Even the wildest imaginations draw from what already exists.
Oh, there we go.
So it is with this story. It follows a template, and even its creator cannot escape its confines.
I do like the use of red on Frolova
Choose
as a
wisely,
character.
Rover. Time is still on your side. For now. I look forward to your performance in this grand finale.
Okay. Hi. Doomsday. Let's go from the beginning. Sword clashes, steel. Okay, so that's what happened. This is another thing of what happened. Title bright. This is what I'm mostly interested in. Searching down the look at mist. Swell by the tide, Tim swells. Huh. And her pigtails got damaged. Huh. Interesting. Leave the hotel room. Hi, Lupa. I wonder if I'm gonna mention anything.
Morning, fellow warrior.
Or better not to
You
talk
don't
about
exactly
it.
look well rested.
Frolova may not have told the whole truth, but there's no denying the anomaly here in Septimont. And neither Lupa nor the others here seem to notice.
I'm sure Lupa notices, but is
fleeting
trying to
image.
ignore it.
Lupa turning into that unfamiliar girl. I need more clues before making any decisions.
That would be smart.
Just a bad dream. Let's get going. Our next stop is the Colosseum Olympus, right?
You got it. Let's get going.
The girl in the background. Wait. Says there's another thing here. Another cube thing. Or unless that's below somehow. Hold on. I want to find that. Because that's the hardest thing to collect in these 100% stuff. Not seeing it. Oh, there's something to interact with there. Enter by taking the elevator. I can do that. I wonder if that's below. And it's not going to show on the actual map. Oh, wait. Unless it's over here. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go out here to see. I'm gonna go high up. Oh, it's right there. I see it. It's right there.
Against my vines.
I don't know why I didn't see it when I was looking up before. And right here. I'm gonna wait till the elevator goes down all the way.
Could I down that carousel with just one blow?
So, if I remember right, this is the semi-finals. Not quite the finals. Wonder who I'll be fighting up against. We got the Lupa fan club. It's cute. I do like the change of pace of the story so far compared to the other stories. Oh, it's you too? Okay.
As expected, the Silvers chose to face us in the semi-finals. The news spreads quickly.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try and focus on the dude.
It's a provocation, and to forfeit would be a disgrace. Domina Julia must be here. She wouldn't miss a moment like this.
That's probably her right there.
She's shrewd and exceptionally capable, but arrogant to the core. She's convinced that she's always right.
Well, if you have
She
no
doesn't believe it will be
opposition.
through, thinks it's for the weak. So we'll show her we don't need rigged matches to win. We'll win with pure strength.
Yep. And besides, rigged matches usually are a sign of the winning team being weak. Oh hey, it's Augusta. She looks really pretty. I'm just a sucker for like the orange and the red.
4 years have passed, and I stand before you once more. Not as a gladiator, but as a witness to the start of this grand event.
Kind of wish her eye color was a little different
You
though.
know well that gladiatorial combat is the lifeblood of our ancient and mighty city.
Uh-huh.
Seize power and fight for victory. Once, we fought to survive on the seas. That same instinct courses through our veins today.
She definitely knows how to give a speech.
To face fate head on.
Ooh, a
and
meowth.
defy it. Remember, those who cling to glory without the strength to defend it will see it slip through their fingers.
Uh-huh.
Warriors, by the eternal sun, may your courage honor Septimont and prove your loyalty to its spirit. I look forward to the rise of new heroes in this Aegon.
Uh-huh.
Let
I wonder-
the Aegon begin.
I wonder if Augusta's gonna... I don't remember if it was announced, but I hope Augusta's a fusion resonator. Oh, do we have a time limit?
Come, my fellow warrior. Victory
I
is
saw the
ours for the
clock.
taking.
I'm guessing we have 12 minutes. Or maybe that was the time. Wait, let's see if I can... Or is that 15? No, those are hours. Or maybe minutes, seconds, and then milliseconds. Huh. We'll see.
Are you ready for the gladiators, Aegon?
Yes.
Happy hunting, gladiators.
Let's do this. I did notice that we're using different echoes each time.
Let's settle this, Emilio. Fair and square.
Do a little bit of healing. Wait, I wanted you.
Hopefully this helps.
Annihilation! Ha! Perfect teamwork. You make quite the hunting party.
Of course, the audio is a little bugged. Looks like, give me back my opponent.
Unfettered by bounds.
Hopefully this helps.
I'm not even really paying attention to Lupa fight. Okay, I'm gonna focus. No, not on you. I want to focus on the Echo.
Hopefully this helps. We'll face judgment.
I am getting used to Rover's fight. Or getting used to the way Rover fights.
This frequency.
Whoa.
It's like the dark tide in the inverted tower.
Thanks, my fellow warrior. Can't
what
win.
was that?
So you play dirty in the arena, huh? You make me sick!
I don't think that was necessarily their fault. I think it was that white-haired chick.
Esteemed Ephor, I must bring a grave matter to your attention.
Oh?
In this very match, the Silvers stooped to underhanded tactics.
Speak plainly, Gladiator.
This spear, it was a gift from Domina Julia, head of House Silver when I first joined the family.
Okay, so it is kind of like the Montellis.
Completely, never once doubting their intentions. That is, until I chose to leave them, not long ago.
You're not getting to the point, though.
In today's arena, this spear spiraled out of control, nearly stabbing my own teammate.
Oh.
I said not.
Of course. And your proof? Honorable Ephor, I guarantee this spear will withstand any scrutiny.
I suppose that's a good
You owe your
point.
fame and fortune to our patronage. Yet,
Thought
you turned
Lupa's
your
spear
back on
was
us when
actually
we needed you
hers,
the
not a
most.
gift.
Allow me to remind everyone, House Silver does not cower, nor fear defeat. In past Aegons, we have constantly led in victories. Even if we lose today, we will not be expelled from Septimont. So tell me, Lupa, who is truly desperate to destroy whom? A lone gladiator cut off from her family? Or a house as powerful as mine?
I mean, I'm rooting for Lupa.
Enough of this disgrace.
Hi.
Stop your performance, Jester.
I forget what her name is. But she's supposedly the Moon Princess, or the nickname. I wonder if her and Augusta were a team. Who is she?
That's Yuno, the priestess of
Yuno.
Septimont. She rarely leaves the temple and only shows up accompanying Ephor Augusta.
Oh, okay.
The heroic spirits of the moon and stars have long seen through it. These hollow lies taint Septimont's sacred arena. Guilty.
I knew it.
Well, that was fast.
I said it, but you didn't listen.
No chance.
No, I said it.
50 face.
That can't be right.
It's typical, isn't it?
Augusta, banish the Silvers from Septimont.
No hesitation there.
The priestess can foretell fate and has the power to make final calls here. Most people trust her judgment.
Oh, okay.
But Yuno is a bit extreme in our line of priestesses. Not everyone agrees with her behavior, despite her capabilities.
Yeah, it sure seems like it. I'm sure Augusta is one of the people who fully agree. Like, trusting her completely.
This can't. This is very confusing. Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Guilty! The temple has spoken.
So I guess the snake thing, I guess it's more of an eel.
Unbelievable. Despicable stuff.
The eel is like a security camera.
Julia Silva, you know the weight of your actions.
So is the entire...
I know your family once stood as the cornerstone of this city. Its pioneers.
So is
its
the...
defenders, its
Is the entire...
protectors.
Oh my goodness.
For
You keep pausing.
centuries, the Silvers fought bravely in the hunting grounds, defending Septimont from Tacit discards.
So I wonder if the whole
today,
family is gonna be
dishonor
banished.
their legacy. Do not disgrace them further, Julia.
Or if those that are only guilty...
Septimont, do not ever return.
Or only if those that are guilty
As
in the
you
family will be
command.
banished.
F4.
The outfits are really nice.
Your performance just now. That wasn't a complete disaster. At least you show more promise than those idiots retreating to cling to their meager points.
I like her voice a lot.
An outlander. Fight well, both of you. Do not disappoint me or Augusta in tomorrow's final.
So we are fighting them in the finals.
It seems there's still some time before the other semi-final concludes. Let's head to the lounge for a break.
Sounds good. Hello again.
Let me cut to the chase. The Silvers are finished. F4 Augusta's swift decision sealed their fate. Don't tell me you had no part in this.
Who's to say? How could I predict Domina Julia would tamper with my spear?
Regardless, House Silver has been banished. Even if they deceived you first, you still left their team without a word and violated your contract. You can't deny that.
Skip to the end, Kartor.
You're not here to catch up or spread gossip.
Even though we just met each other a while ago.
Fine then. I handled the Silver's sponsorship of the Bow of Legions, and I can ensure the damage to your career is minimal. In return, I'll be your event manager for the next year.
Deal.
But we'll need new terms. I trust you'll draw up a contract that satisfies me, Kartor.
Always ready to squeeze an opportunity, aren't you, Lupa?
The Silvers lit the spark, but you turned a blind eye to what was happening. Don't fool yourself, Kartor. You're complicit in this too.
Fine. We'll do it your way.
Wait! You didn't come to me just for money.
He seems like a pretty good informant.
F4 Augusta, the fiercest hunter in the grounds, our queen. If there's a storm brewing in Septimont, I intend to find the right place to take shelter.
Yep.
Finally,
pretty
some
typical.
Peace. What a day.
He kind of reminds me of Zelos from Slayers, if anybody has watched that anime. Mention Augusta's judgment.
F4 Augusta had a humble origin. Her path to power was paved in blood. Decades ago, corruption ran rampant in Septimont, far worse than it is now. 2 F4s met untimely ends back then. The great
Like
Aegon
each
carries
other?
immense weight for the city, and I guess that's why she chose this moment to act.
That makes sense. Let's talk about something else and mention the power.
The priestess of Septimont has the authority to make final judgments. Yuno, in particular,
Yuno.
is one of F4 Augusta's staunchest allies. Most prophets spend their days in the temple, observing fate's flow and tending to the eternal flames. But Yuno's different. She prefers to spend her time in the hunting grounds, bow in hand, patrolling with the other fighters.
So she's a
Born
bow
during eclipse,
user.
she's the most gifted among her line. Impressive, isn't it?
She sounds pretty cool. I might try and pull her too. At least we made it to the final.
That's right.
I'll see what her
I
trial
owe you
is
for
first,
helping me
though.
escape Julia's tricks.
I do plan. Well, if Augusta is fusion, I might pull for her instead of Lupa.
It was similar to the Threnodians. Could it really be linked to the dark tide Lupa will bring forth in Septimont, as Frolova said? Lupa, can I see your spear?
Here you are.
Pretty spear.
I can't feel that abnormal
Although,
frequency anymore.
From what I heard, that spear is supposed to be a broad blade.
Lupa, does Dominant Julia believe in the Sentinel?
Well, if anything, she despises the acolytes in Raguna. Her obsession with titles is for the glory that comes with them. She prides herself on being the perfect Septimontian. It's highly unlikely she'd believe in the Sentinel.
Does Lupa believe in the Sentinel?
I see.
Sorry. Lend me your shoulder for a moment. I'm a bit tired.
Go ahead.
It's a little late to say no.
Oh, wow. That's settled. Looks like the other 2 teams have wrapped up their match.
Perfect
the semifinals
timing.
are over. Finally, we can leave and get some rest.
I wonder if Frolova's gonna give me another visit. Probably not. She usually shows up just once.
Oh, congratulations on reaching the final! Oh, and your performance earlier was truly impressive.
Thanks.
Lupa,
I like how
did you
they
notice
gave
any
her
signs of match
hearts.
fixing involving House Silver before? About that?
I told you not long ago, the Bow of Legions has been exploiting their gladiators. But no one dared to speak up.
If you win the final, oh, you'll have the whole of Solace raising their drinks to your name.
All right, everyone. I'll chat with you later. But first, let's give my fellow warrior a moment to breathe, okay? She's new to Septimont.
I'm sure none of you want to get carried away and leave a bad impression on an outlander.
Go. Find somewhere quiet to rest. I'll meet up with you once I've dealt with all this.
Aw, thanks, Lupa. Okay. Leave by taking the elevator. Did I... Oh, there it is. And boop. It doesn't last very long. I don't know how long the one with the white cat is, but definitely not. It's definitely longer than this. For those that have completed the main story, how much more left is there? Because we're getting close to the 3-hour mark.
We've struck a deal.
Oh, there's no stairs there.
Lupa. It was the Threnodian and Dark Tide's frequencies I sensed in her weapon. If only for a brief moment.
Uh-huh.
She thought it was just the Silva's dirty trick and didn't notice its connection with the Threnodian.
That's kind of what I
Velova
thought
said
happened
her
too.
associate can weave fate and stories. If that's true, it means his forte can influence how things play out.
Oh, he
It's unlikely he
probably...
can freely bend the fabric of reality. The Fraxidus would have overrun Solaris long ago if he could.
Yeah, that's
Either
true.
Septimont exists outside reality, or his ability has limits. If this isn't the real world, I could take more drastic actions. But if it is, killing Lupa would be an act I could never take back.
That is true.
The best approach is to stick to my original plan. Wait for Arsenosa to appear in the final. That's my lead to Cardathia. I also sensed Cardathia's frequency on Lupa too. If she's here, she's making moves. Just like I am.
Uh-huh.
In the meantime, I need to figure out that Overseer's limits. The longer this lasts, the more anomalies are bound to show.
Yeah, even we don't really know what his limits
Why
are.
the long face, huh?
Oh, hi.
Something getting you down?
Wuthering, why are you here?
I'm here for sightseeing. How could I miss the Great Aegon? It's Septimon's signature event.
Uh-huh. Something... Oh, the book. Oh, that's a camera. Okay. That was odd.
Ah, you are the one to break the deadlock.
The deadlock.
You've noticed it, haven't you, boss? Septimont is caught in some anomaly.
Yeah.
How much do you know about it? This is our second time meeting, Wuthering. That can't be a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it, but I don't know where it's coming from. Every time I get close, it slips away like smoke.
So you're kind of in a similar boat to we are.
But now, I'm sure of it. If I want out of this mess, I need to borrow some of your muscle.
Some of your muscle.
Oil. But Taoists have their rules, can't say too much. But helping you helps me. A little nudge is no big deal, right?
Uh-huh.
Here, take this. A little something from me to you. A good start for us.
Aw, I like
It's
the
on
little
me,
charm.
no charge. Seeing isn't believing, but truth exists in the mirror of the world. Go ahead, see for yourself.
It's kind of hard to believe that she's a fellow student of Jianshin.
What do you think? The final's nearly here. Will contender Mia claim the title?
Thank
well
you,
so far.
Ayo.
My track record
And
has
yes,
been
I'm so glad to be
shaky.
back.
She'd better not slip up now. I've bet a fortune in the underground pits. If she loses, that John fellow promised she'd win no matter what.
I totally missed what happened.
John. Mia's manager. Listen, she's got all sorts of talk round her, and the odds are crazy. But past champions have always been the noble bloods, haven't they?
Have they?
Not to mention, she's originally from Raguna.
Mia's originally from Raguna. Is that what I got?
She's gone again.
Hopefully Zell's infection went away. It seems like it.
A gladiator named
At least he's, at the very least, the last
disappeared
couple
years ago
days he
during the
hasn't
Great
been in
Aegon.
much pain, so...
Frolova said the story only lasts for 3 days and ends during the final. The Great Aegon is at the heart of the story after all.
Mm-hmm. Let's see
The bell
here.
in this mirror is jingling. The closer I move in that direction, the louder it gets. I'd better check it out.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna do a little research and see how much is left of the quest.
Definitely taking the championship on this Aegon.
Because depending on when that is, I might actually make this a two-parter. Granting the husband with affection, even if he says he hates it, it's all a front. Also, this song is a bop. I do like the song. Or are you talking about my song? Waves. Quest.
The beasts beneath I'm sponsoring is definitely.
Let's see here. Shadow of Glory.
Wait, that beast's beneath.
Let's see here. Get some copper mirror. Find a quiet spot. 1920. Oh, we're almost done. I'm gonna finish it. Are you back to regular foods now? Pretty much. I'm still a little hesitant on stuff like chips or nuts or anything like that. That one. Unusual figures. But for the most part, I am back on regular food.
John,
and so is
how
Zell.
many more times must we go through this? I know
Zell
you
might
can't
be
bear
a
to
little bit
lose the
behind me,
golden
though.
goose, but Mia's completely lost it. That woman's crossed the line.
Easy, easy. Haven't I already compensated you? Just bear with her a little longer. She's not losing it every time she steps into the arena, is she? She's just been under a lot of pressure.
Uh-huh. No
She's
chewing
not the only
jawbreakers
one under
yet.
pressure.
I don't typically like
Terror Swords
jawbreakers
into the
anyway,
final.
but yes, you
Do
are very
realise
correct.
how much money is at stake? Tell me, how can I trust a fighter like her to win the final?
I know Mia's unraveling, the hallucinations,
Oh,
the
I'm guessing
hysteria.
we're fighting
It's been a
Mia.
lot.
Did you know she cries in the lounge? Can you believe it? A gladiator in the lounge crying. She can't even connect with the audience, including her fans. What use is being a great fighter if you can't hold the crowd?
We have no choice.
Well, we know where
The people of Septimont want to
his
see her
priorities
fight.
lie.
If we take her out,
Me,
the
they're more
complaints
of a
will
sour
bury us.
gummy bears kind of dude. Oh, interesting.
The
I don't
star
really
from
like
Raguna,
sour
the
food,
champion of
but I
Septimont.
like the sweet
That
gummies.
headline alone prints money.
The quote unquote normal gummies for me. So actually I'm gonna take a quick break since I'm gonna be finishing probably after the 3-hour mark. So I'll only be about 5 minutes. Like, she can file. Well, he is an instructor. But yes, I will take about a 5-minute break and then I will continue with the main quest after I come back. For those that are watching or lurking, please make sure you take a break as well. And I will see you in about 5 minutes. Alrighty, I am back from my break. I went in, also got myself a snack, because I got very hungry. While we're here, let's do some, notification stuffs. Whew. Hi back, thanks Zilla. Complete treasure spot challenge 3. Oh, okay. Might as well claim all those. And I do have time for these events. I just want to get the main ones out of the way. Gladiators will summon Echo, save them at the start of the fight. When Gladiator is defeated, so too is their Echo. Okay. That one was a little slow. Wow, these these pizza pockets are really warm. Plushie Expedition Squad, I'll do that later. Okay, got all that. Now we're right back to it.
That gladiator girl, Mia, was it? I hear she's got quite the following.
He sounds very familiar.
Everyone loves her, as long as she's winning.
Before the great Aegon, I remember her performance was abysmal. Hysteria, they said, utterly unhinged. For someone with her fighting skills, it's shocking how far she fell. Her value plummeted to rock bottom. I thought she'd be done after that, but then that John dragged her out of the mud.
Sounds like we need to go talk to John.
Tragic, really. Poor Mia. John will wring every last credit out of her. How pitiful. My dear Lucius, you've surely heard about the underground pits by now, yes?
Lucius, huh?
Oh? What are you thinking?
The commoners who bear grudges against the Senate, the vultures circling for profit. Rage simmers within them. They're eager for chaos, bloodshed, and sacrifice. If we simply provide the spark, we'll make a fortune while eliminating untoward risks.
Like the Silvas.
Delightful. Nothing like a bit of spectacle and strife to pass the time, is there?
Uh-huh. Next bell. Oh, it's Mia.
Relax,
That's who we were
Mia.
seeing.
You can do this.
Her
Hold
passing
on.
mark is on her forehead. That's interesting.
It's all right. I'll be fine.
That outfit looks... I really like the outfits. They did a really good job with the design.
I've met people who've supported me. They've cheered me on since I first stepped into the arena. But I know my limits.
I wonder if she got caught up with the Oh, that's that
how
echo.
much I push myself.
I saw the music note.
This is as far as I'll go. I love this. Gladiating.
I wonder if the dark tide got to her.
Just stepping into the arena makes me feel happy. But here, I can't treat it like a hobby. And I want to be seen. To hear them cheer for me. Their laughter, their cheers. Oh, I want to win.
Oops. I was hoping.
I need the money.
Unfortunately, money is a driving factor. Can't really do anything in any world without money, unfortunately.
Oh, divinity above. I hope I won't let anyone down.
Oh, she believes in the cinnamon.
I need to be better.
Or at least someone.
Much better.
Oh, did I break this? Oh, never mind. There it goes. Sounds like we know a couple people to talk to. I wonder if we'll find Mia.
Warrior!
Whoa.
For an instant, I felt it. The Threnodian's frequency again.
Whew. I've finished talking with them. Let's go back. Oh, almost forgot. This is for you. The heart pour I wanted you to try before. Chilled is the best way to have it.
Chilled pretty much any drink. Except for, like, hot chocolate. And tea, I guess.
You need to rest before continuing this investigation.
Oh, wait.
Your strength is spent.
I just had a light bulb. What if the Lupa that I'm with is actually a Threnodian corrupted Mia? And this is the real Lupa, and these two events are happening at the same time. That would make a lot of sense.
Thank you for your help these past few days.
It's been
We're both
days.
from Renacita. I'm here by the Sentinel's will. This is simply my duty, for I was once blessed by the Sentinel. The blessings and freedoms they grant, I wish to share them with everyone across these islands.
The tidal blight is spreading faster. I'm afraid.
The part I don't get is how...
It's okay. Do not let it break you.
How
One
I
thing
believe
is certain.
this is the
anomaly
real
stems from a
Septimont.
specific power. Some facilities and
And
records have
somehow
been
I got
rewound
dragged into a
nearly
fake
2 decades
Septimont.
back. We just need to find out why and who's responsible.
Mm-hmm.
The clock is ticking, but we still have a chance.
The mastermind behind this will be tricky to deal with.
Unless this is the
Don't
fake
worry.
Septimont.
I'll handle it. Compared to the darkness that once whispered in my ears, a tangible enemy is easier to face.
She's talking about fleur-de-lis.
Besides, the Righteous One will notice this anomaly when she arrives. Our moves so far will guide her forward.
now that idea that I just mentioned, that's what I'm guessing.
You really trust her, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very much. We correct each other's mistakes and walk the path of salvation together.
Even though we were
Trust in
together for a
yourself
short
too.
amount of time.
One day, you will reclaim your name. As for those vile intentions lurking in the dark tide, we'll cut them off together.
Aww.
Now, shall we continue the investigation? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, somehow, some way, whether it be by the poet dude's power or not. Oh, unless I had it backwards and I'm with the real Lupa
so
and Mia
exhausting.
is with
Dealing with
Cardathia.
these headaches takes more energy than fighting in the arena. What is it? You're radiating worry.
The
If
fact
it's
that
about
you can
tomorrow's
smell
final, maybe you should relax
the
a bit.
worry. Unless my worry is that obvious.
Lupa, can you tell me more about Mia?
Sure, but why the sudden interest?
Just curious. I overheard some people talking about her earlier.
Uh-huh.
Well, contender Mia. I first heard about her from Domina Julia.
So take all of this with a grain of salt.
Julia didn't like her. Probably because they once competed in the same Aegon. Mia disappeared after claiming the title, leaving that Aegon without an official champion. An ignorant fool! That's how Julia described her. Back then, I'd just been purchased by the Silvers, and I got curious about the story.
Uh-huh.
Turns out, Mia spent almost all her time out of the arena training. Beyond the barest of needs, she devoted herself to honing her craft. That kind of dedication wasn't well regarded in Septimond back then. Rumor has it she got
tapping of
caught
the
in
sword.
dirty match fixing, cracked under the pressure and ran. Everyone has their breaking point. If she ran because of it, I don't blame her.
I wouldn't blame her either. What about you? Are you not tired?
Well, maybe I just handle these things better. Or maybe I just don't care about people's expectations. I'm not above the commercial events. It's how I made a name for myself, built my worth. As long as I'm in the arena, I'm happy.
Uh-huh.
Applause comes and goes, but the things that matter, facilities, resources, opportunities, they don't come cheap.
Yep.
Septimont
have the
has its
money.
shadows, but some things still have to get done. I don't mind being used as long as whoever I work with knows where the line is.
You sound like someone else I know.
I know it's easy to turn a blind eye to the dirty games, but that's just handing Septimont over to the vultures. The Silvers played dirty in the arena I hold dear. They trampled over a line that should never be crossed. So, we're done.
At least you're good about boundaries.
Look at it. How beautiful.
I can't tell if she has, like, dark spots under her eyes or if that's makeup.
To the great city of Septimont.
That's a very large can, by the way. If it's like an alcoholic drink, that's a very large can of it.
Today's the final! Let's go! May victory be ours.
Sour, bitter fruits. Heard those voices. Yep. Huh.
May you find the one you've been searching for.
Find Cardathea. Enter by taking the elevator down. I really do like the design.
But I doubt that kerosene was one blow.
The design of that symbol there. So, from the brief look I saw of the guide that I looked up.
Look over there! That's Arsinosa!
This is basically the last little bit of the quest.
So that's the guardian echo of Septimont.
Uh-huh.
There's something different about this Arsinosa compared to the one I saw confronting Cardathea.
Oh, and then there's all the fog.
Oh, hold on. I forgot to tell you something yesterday about Mia. Decades ago, during the Great Aegon, Mia disappeared on her way to receive the award. But before that, she did claim the title of the Bloody Aegon and even received Arsinosa's blessing.
Bloody Aegon? I keep forgetting we're playing a game and not watching a 3D anime. The story is good enough to be an anime. I do agree with that.
Before that, the matches were far more brutal.
1.0 kind of had a slow start.
Were thrown into a chaotic free-for-all. To hype up the event, the organizers would unleash hordes of tacit discords into the arena. The last gladiator standing was crowned the victor.
And I'm guessing TDs went out of control.
At least, changes have been made since then.
Now it's just a couple
Refined by
resonators
flames and tempests. All that endures eventually becomes part of Septimont's legacy.
The day of the final is here. Arsinosa watches, and her significance is known to every Septimontian.
She's a very large echo.
And sung in legends. If you seek the glory of Arsinosa's blessing, then fight with everything you have.
I like the detail of the
Show
textures.
Me if any of you four possess the strength to earn the Guardian's recognition.
Uh-huh. Imagine we win and we don't receive her recognition.
Listen, my fellow warrior. Those cheers are for us. They wait for us to give them a fight to remember. Are you ready to win this with me?
Sure thing.
Wonderful. Now, it's hunting time, my fellow warrior.
Let's do this. I'm going up against Mia, I believe. Nope, never mind. Just a couple generic enemies.
Strange.
Woo! Oh, new enemy.
Colliding sensation.
I'm gonna deal with this enemy. Or this echo. I'm so glad we have the... Whoa! So glad we have the cat on our side. Hey, come back here. Don't keep jumping around.
We'll face judgment.
Come here. Whoop.
Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
I'm using up all my stamina. Okay.
Hopefully this helps.
I'm familiar enough with your attack pattern. I probably should be fighting the other one. But oh well.
Wind howls.
Unfettered by bounds. We'll face judgment.
Get a... Whoops. Get a heavy attack in there. That was a close one. Whoa, what was that?
Victory! 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 Kill them! Kill them! Kill them!
Wupa?
Oh, that's not good.
This frequency is getting stronger.
So we're merging into the world that Cardathia. Woo! Nope, 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 nope.
We'll face judgment.
I feel like we're merging into the world that Cardathia is in.
Hopefully this
Just as she once came to me, filling that dark town with light.
Whoops. I totally didn't time. Oh, there's a... Oh, never mind.
We'll face judgment.
She has already given us salvation.
And now, though we stand apart, we still fight together.
That doesn't quite sound like Cardithia's voice, but if you say so, game.
The wicked will face judgment.
Whoop, that's not who I wanted to lock onto. So then why are these two fighting? Oh, I wonder if the echo is recognizing the Threnodian's residual frequency. Oh, is it fleur-de-lis time? Yep, it sure is. And we get a whole transformation sequence.
Shadows must be purged. The guardian that once...
Carthia cast resonance skill, heavy attack, or the final stage of the basic attack chooses some sort of Wisdom Shadow, sort of Discord Shadow, and sort of Divinity Shadow. Carthia can recall these three sword shadows will perform a plunging attack to increase damage dealt by this attack. Recalling her, the sword shadows also grant the corresponding Heart of Virtue, Power of Discord, and Mandate of Divinity, which enhances Carthia when she turns into Fleur-de-Lis. Upon casting Resonance Liberation, Carthia turns into Fleur-de-Lis and unlocks her new moves. Fleur-de-Lis's attack restores Conviction. When Conviction is full, press Resonance Liberation again to cast Blade of Howling Squall, dealing massive damage. Resonator's attacks to reflect the Halberd illusion and light arts from the Lioness of Glory. Back at it to deal damage. Okay, so it's one of the parrying attacks.
Face your destruction. Charge forth with me.
Come on. Whoop.
My blade. Purge all evil.
It's such a powerful looking ability.
Such is madness.
Whoops. I need to be careful. Oh, and the swords have a bit of a range to them.
The formidable power once wielded to guard Septimont is now tainted by the dark tide.
I think I have all three swords.
I will grant
Whoa, 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 whoa.
and uncover the mastermind behind this chaos.
Don't.
Oceans.
Okay, time for fleur-de-lis.
Charge forth with me. Vexing noise.
I am not paying attention to her health. I'm so glad I locked onto her. Don't do that. Oh, I have no stamina left. Nope.
Charge forth with me.
Nope. Oh, I have one. I guess I'm stuck at one health.
Such is madness.
I need to do as much damage as I can. And then go back to here.
Revealed at last. Sentence before.
R.
Windstorm. Sweep all the way.
Well, I guess that's it for that. This is pretty cool. Oh, apparently there's a seizure warning. Oh. Oh, now you bring 2D ink into this? Or whatever it is.
Jeez. Righteous one. I'll be waiting for you at the end of the story.
The sound design is really cool in that sequence. I would imagine Lupa falling on my back and us just falling over.
What's wrong? You seem like you're somewhere else.
It felt like I was.
We defeated our opponents?
I see.
Uh-huh.
The bloody Aegon I experienced definitely wasn't a dream. It was like the real world overlapped with the anomalous one.
Mm-hmm.
I kept seeing Lupa and Mia overlap with each other as well.
That is definitely a curiosity. Hello, you two.
Brilliant performance, warriors.
You are way too large.
Remember, this is more than just a title. It is a testament to your own strength and wisdom in overcoming your opponents. You've earned the right to claim it.
So now we get a medal. Well, it's not a bad looking medal. The headpiece looks just a little off, like it's tilted.
This medal once belonged to a single champion, the last survivor standing in the ring.
But now they split it into two.
Divided it into two. To remind you that just as we fight alongside echoes, the glory of Septimont is upheld by heroes who support one another. To remain steadfast.
Uh-huh.
Fighting alone is commendable. However, true strength lies in protecting those beside you.
I would agree with that for the most part.
Draws near. I want all warriors heading to the hunting grounds to remember this.
Let's see how the echo reacts.
That's interesting.
Did the echo
Augusta,
bow
look.
down to us?
Another two of Van Darsenos's blessing.
You've done incredibly well.
As a gladiator, it's a great honor to claim the title with you.
It was a pretty good honor too.
Let's savor this moment of glory and joy.
And now we get the fireworks. And now we get the doom and gloom. Whoa. It is him. I knew it. I mean, it was pretty obvious, but still.
You plotted this tragedy.
No, madam, I wouldn't take all the credit.
Oh.
The architects of this tragedy were the Septimontians themselves. A collective murder so entertainingly woven, with blood on every hand. Who's left to point a finger? But I must admit, I'm
Just a
astonished you would
4-0.
endure all this for strangers and lands you've never set foot on.
I'm
I
not gonna
don't
remember
need
his
any
name.
grand reason to slay a villain like you. The Threnodian once sought to pull the entire Rinascita into the Dark Tide, but it failed. And so will you.
It's good to hear Fleur-de-Lis's voice speaking
Madam,
good.
surely you know you alone cannot undo my story.
Alone. She will come here and find a way to finish this. And I will make your so-called perfect play spiral out of control. Silent, hollow words.
Yep, those are the 3 swords.
The dark tide engulfing the city of glory.
You better run, dude.
All shall be swept away by the winds at the story's end.
So it does seem like it's 2 separate worlds overlapping with each other. Let's see what's new in this script. Ooh. So are these like different no, these are different plot points. Fight a battle and scene. 3 blades. Where is she? Oh, wait. I think I get it now. So, fiction, that is the altered world. So Cardathia, so we are in the real world because of Source. And fiction is where Cardathia is at. If I'm reading that correctly. So there are also event quests, which I'm already over time. Where else is there? That. So I think I'm just gonna finish doing some dailies and then I'll probably end stream. Tutorial. And then swap over here. And I'll probably do the events afterwards. So there's that. And then... oh, there's Scales of the Past here too. Okay. There's a lot to do. But I think the main quest itself is done, so... let's do that, and I will actually go ahead and exit here. Take a little bit of a break before probably going back into it again. But for now, let's see who we can raid. Bum. Wait for Twitch to do its loading. So another thing that I should probably mention, and I will mention on the Discord as well, I'm thinking about overhauling the Discord, to kind of include Zell. He wants to be a regular streamer, and I want our, I want our 2 streams to be handled a little differently, so there will be a side for my content, and then there will be a side for Zell's content. It's gonna take me a little bit to get that set up, but I imagine that there's going to be some different roles as well. I'm going to be managing the reaction roles as well. So if you see a lot of changes on the Discord, don't panic. That's just me trying to mess around with stuff. Let's see here. Bum bum. Who do I want to raid? Da 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 da. I don't know. I don't know who to raid. Let's go raid LeJourt. He's doing some art. Da 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 da. Ruby raid at LeJourt. So let's see here. There we go. Go ahead and copy the raid message if you would like. As far as announcements go that I haven't mentioned already, from tomorrow until next Thursday, so not this coming Thursday, but the Thursday after, it's every stream I have will be a collab. Tomorrow is going to be a Lethal Company collab. We'll have to make sure everybody's on the same page on that. But, and then next Monday or not next week, but the week after, the last week of this month, I'll be doing probably some more solo streams. But anyway, socials, I have Discord, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. The VOD for stream will be uploaded on my YouTube later today. I didn't see any issues where I need to edit, so it'll be exported directly from Twitch. Yeah, I think that's about it. So thank you everybody for joining, and I hope you all have a wonderful morning, day, or night, whatever your time zones are. Bye-bye!